welcome back to Disney's Dreamlight Valley. I hope you are all doing very well out there and that you are having a good week so far. We are more or less just one day away from the new DLC coming out, Story Vale, and I've seen quite a few people doing some preparations ready for this when it comes out, and I myself am intending to get or purchase the DLC. So for those of you that are living in the UK, I will give you a rough idea of what it would cost, because most of the people that so far talked about the different editions have been spoken about in terms of dollars. So what I will do is put in the description a rough estimate of what it's going to cost for the different types of editions you're going to get. Obviously, of course, it all depends on what the dollar is going to cost, so like tomorrow, but at the current moment it is averaging around the £39 mark, so we would get a bit more of a discount than probably those living in America, because currently the dollar is or the pound is currently up at the moment, so obviously it will all depend on tomorrow. But if you are somebody that lives in the UK and are looking to get any edition and you're unsure of pricing, just simply put in the amount that you want to into Google in dollars and then change into pounds. I mean, obviously it will come up tomorrow on the actual game itself anyway, but if you want to be prepared for it, so for myself, I deliberately put some money aside and put it into the PlayStation wallet ready for when it drops. So anyway, as you can see, I'm in this room that looks very much like Beauty and the Beast, and as you can see, this is me just kind of give some decoration. So what I'll do is I'll show you what I'm doing here. Now, just to stress that I did get this idea from other gamers such as Oscar's Cozy Gaming and Sorrow, I believe it is, also I believe had a version of this, and there are a couple of other people who do Disney Dreamlight Valley who have done quite a bit of a similar, but I think this is close to Oscar's Cozy Gaming. I can't remember now, but this is how I kind of got their idea. So I've got the idea to do this. So this way it kind of helps to define each parts of the areas that we're going to be in, where we're going to put our storage in reference to that. So this is obviously going to be Storybook Vale. I will put something in that gap there to try and hide it. And this here is going to be Eternity Isle. So this door represents Eternity Isle. Although I haven't said that, I just realised I've been putting stuff in here for storage that should be going over there. So I'll leave the actual this particular storage box in this here ready for tomorrow, but I need to move these over. Right, so the door represents obviously Eternity Isle, so this is how I know that this is Eternity Isle, because obviously it's mainly made up of ancient, from Atlantis, the Lost Empire, And this one here, it's Tiana's door. I thought this kind of most appropriate to represent the valley, the main valley storage, and I'm assuming we'll get some kind of door that will relate that I can use for Storybook Vale there. So just here, I've expanded up to 20 floors, and it looks like that is as far as we can go now. But this is how it looks like in terms of how I'm doing this. So yes, I've put it up in what, as you can see, I've called the loft area. But which I think, I mean, the reason is, don't ask me why we call it a loft in the UK. I couldn't honestly tell you. Maybe it's because it's obviously, you know, the highest room you can get where you store things. I'm sure somebody could very happily put something in the comment section as to why it's called in your respective countries that you know where you're watching from. So as you can see, I've labeled out each section: Valley Storage, Eternity Isle Storage, and Story Vale Storage. And so far I've moved some items already in here, and I'm going to continue doing that. Now I haven't come up with some idea really to do this room. I could probably do something a bit similar if I'm going to be honest, but right now I just wanted to concentrate on getting the right. So I don't exactly know what I'm going to do in terms of, I suppose, wallpaper here. Maybe something like seawater, you know, like so something like the Little Mermaid's perhaps wallpaper show, because obviously that's kind of Atlantis related. So yeah, let's do that. Right, so now we're going to need some flooring that kind of matches that. So it's going to have to be a kind of a blue colour. There we go, that'll do. I know it's marbled, but so yes, so this is going to be Eternity Isle, and as I say, because it's kind of, there's a, you know, a relation to underwater between both the Little Mermaid and Atlantis. So I don't know if there's anything I can put here that would be, so decor. What I need is something that's related to Atlantis, the Lost Empire, really. Oh, actually, do you know what? I've just had an idea. Of course, the best thing to go for would be something worse. First of all, tag Atlantis in, but then let's tag in. Actually, I suppose I could have done Aladdin, but Hercules. This is not going to go in. Okay, so I think what I'm going to have to do. There we go. That will do. As long as it allows me to still get to the right. So one thing about this search bar, sorry, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Right, so oh, that's not exactly what I wanted to do. Right, so this is the weird thing with this, is you have to right, so once you put in one of these, and then storage. Oh. So what my plan is that over time is to replace the small chests with bigger ones. Because I very strongly suspect that now I'm assuming that that is the I think it sounds like it's the window making that sound. Actually, what is there I could... It's obviously going to have to be a piece of art. Sorry, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I think that is probably the best thing I could go, yeah, because that'll be too... It's a shame we don't have Cinderella, but let me just try the Snow White. Yes, that'll be perfect. I mean, it's not ideal personally because it doesn't cover the whole thing up, but it's going to be as close as it's going to get, I think. I mean, maybe what I could do is probably change the two windows there for more of the Art Deco pictures. Right, did I... Yes, I did transfer those. Right, so let's get this done and then let's move on to what's left. Right, I was going to say, I think that would be... Oh, I need to change this. So anything that is related to making items, I'm just putting up as that on a signpost. So I know some people like to go with this idea of putting items on something to show what exactly is in there. So for example, on a side board you can put exactly what was actually in the specific things. Now my intention is to put flowers in here. I will change the wall in here, to be honest. It's a bit too much. Well, at least maybe change the flooring or something, because it's a little too bright, especially with the candelabra there making it brighter. I forget. Oh, it's actually shiny gift. So I've been told that gifting things to Curses and X in 101. Mining. Time bending. Right, now I did want to change. So my plan is to move each villager back to their respective isles that they live in. So, for example, although it might cause a bit of an issue in terms of how I want to do my resets in this, Gaston, I want to move back to Eternity Isle, and then like moving Vanellope, Eric, and that back to here. So what my intention is to make a list. So all this is going to be reset. I'm going to remove all this, so that the peaceful meadow is clear, because I want to redecorate this. Purely because obviously with Storybook Vale coming, there's going to be like a fairy type style of isle where we can put these places like Tinkerbell's house and all that. So I probably are not going to need these. These are more for actually ingredients, to be honest. So what I want to do is get all the... This is the only thing about this, is you can transfer them into a storage box with one flick of a button, but you can't do it when you're moving them. Now, another good reason to be doing this, so this is Eternity Isle. So this, yeah, another reason to be doing this is because it does create more space for you outside. So essentially, if you put this, as you can see, I'm literally my storage is kind of going up, but it will go down. So from what I can gather, anything that you move into the house does not count towards your outdoor storage, if that makes any sense to you. So these are going to be Eternity Isle here, as is that one. I can't get all that in there. That is all Eternity Isle. This, on the other hand, is not. Okay, so let's put these. I don't know why I just don't. The whole point of me putting the wings on was to make it easier for me to glide quicker. Yeah, so my intention is to put all the food in here, like I had it before. Put all the flowers in here with the gems. I mean, technically, I could put the gems up in their respective rooms, but the trouble is with that is that if I do that, What did that just do? I don't exactly know what that did. I don't know if that was taking away some... Right, so I need to... Yeah, so I'm kind of looking forward to the new just out of interest. Oh, it doesn't have a pathway. Okay. It doesn't have a pathway. It's a shame. Honestly, I'm just thinking I could put that there. So eventually I'm going to change this all up anyway to bigger, the largest chests and that. Right, okay, so let's change this to... Right, so I know that I've got some more... Okay, so... I mean, the great thing about this is that, oh, wrong way, is that you can exit from any level now on this. So it does make it somewhat quicker to do this. Right, so I believe... Yes, that is food, so that is going to have to go into... Food, that's Eternity Isle. It's Eternity Isle. Right, so it's this one. So half the time I don't even know why. So I can take those, return it to Isle. I had a feeling that might have been Ariel singing.
This place is the cat.
Okay, so I need to put now can I get there? Yep, so as long as I can get there, that's fine. Right, so what I need to do with this one is it's going to be slightly different. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Right, I do need to concentrate more, I think, on getting these. Right, what I need to do now, while I think of it, so Jafar is a time bender, as is Gaston, Oswald, Rapunzel, Eve. Right, so those are the only characters we've got for there. I mean, I assume if there's a possible possibility that we'll get Aladdin and Jasmine, that they will live on Eternity Isle, it would make sense.
Wonder what Goofy's up to.
So that's cooking ingredients. As are these. As are these. Okay, so
I suppose everyone's pretending that I'm the bad guy.
let's do this one. What I need to do is move this one that I've got in what's it room downstairs to the kitchen.
Remember now, always play nice.
Right, so I've had nothing that I've really got that I would say is exceptional from, well, to be honest with you, I've got nothing from so I need that for downstairs. So obviously this is going to create, I've got plenty more space here to add things if I need to as time goes on. Wrong door. Right, so I suppose technically these are things we can use. Yeah. I think I might leave that one as it is, so I know that this is I think it was up to the yeah, because that makes up an item as does that. I believe, yeah, that does as well. Time bending table. Right, so I do believe that what I have on the ground floor, I think that might have some. No, that's something else. I need to do this potato business. Oh, that's got to go into Eternity Isle. Glad I looked in there now. What was the purified night shard? So my aim is to get the flowers moved into the other room, get any fish and that like that moved in, so that stays here. So basically the foods are in here. Ingredients as well, so that includes ingredients. So that will stay there for the minute. Right, I think what I need to do, don't know if I'm going to have enough signposts, I might have to make some more for the gems, just so I know. Right, so what we're about to do now is move in the food.
I suppose everyone's been telling you that I'm the bad guy.
We'll do that separately. Do that separately as well. So what I want to do is try and use this for so I could use a large chest for this. So a medium chest, I should say, for these. And then maybe use 2 large chests for yeah. I need to actually take this in. Actually, that is a thought. I could have transferred. And then what I can do is then just, so that's why it saves me. So what I've done is fruit and herbs.
I can't believe I found Simba. And he's alive.
Right, so what I want to do, maybe put the large ones here. Definitely going to need to make some more of those. So first of all, let's put the vintage chest out. Let's put one of those out. Let's just put them both out, and then the vintage chest. Oh, hang on. Right, so I need to put so I think if I remember rightly, this represented herbs. Represents fruits. This point it'd be easy to just transfer it this way. Right. I definitely need to get more fruits from Eternity Isle, so I need to start growing them. I might actually just put an area where I just grow things specifically. Okay, so we are making some great progress. It seems a bit slow. I did try to get as much of this done as I could before I started this, because I didn't want this to just all be about
Wonder what Goofy's up to.
okay. At this point, I'm just going to mix all the foods, also because they do keep them all kind of together. Oh, okay. Is that enough to... yeah. So one of the things I'd like to show you is I discovered that there is a feature where if you hold down... so if you hold down L1, it resets the whole... does it not do it here? Oh no, so if you hold L3 down, I believe, it resets the whole area. I wonder if it's not allowing me to do it because I've got... okay, so it's not allowing me to do it, so maybe it's only a function that you can do in...
I'm having a pretty good day.
So let me show you what I mean by going in here. So if you go... yeah, so, oh, it's R1 that resets the room. So I think it's only a function that you can do maybe indoors. So when we go back out in a moment, I'll see if that is the case. Just bear with me a moment. Right, okay, so I'm pretty sure I've got some of those potatoes in another storage area. I mean, not potatoes, onions. Alright, let me just take... I might actually need to create... Right, so let me just see. Well, it's doing something, but I don't know what. Just, I don't know exactly what it's doing.
I suppose everyone's been telling you that I'm the bad guy.
Right, okay, so I'm going to have to make some signposts. But the only thing I need to move from here now will be the flowers. Probably have enough to make some signposts, but I need to have an idea. Oh, I've got to move the fish in as well. And other seafaring creatures. Right, so let's do the signs. Oh. Edits now. Remember where the... Oh, there they are. I've got enough wood. Let's just make 99 and done with it. Right, so I need a medium chest. Right, okay, well, I'm going to bring this to an end because this has kind of turned into more of a storage reset than it has what I intended it to. I hope you enjoyed this anyway, either way, and obviously the next time you'll see this, I will have transferred everything over completely. So, and you'll also see that the I would have obviously removed items from the Peaceful Valley, but obviously tomorrow, big day, Storybook Vale DLC comes out. As I say, I'll try and get the sorry, I'm just seeing something on the microphone. Yeah, so I'll try and get the sterling pound for the UK people that watch this, so you have an idea what to get. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now and happy gaming.